Dear children, welcome to the session. In last class we discussed about the synthetic fibers, that is polyester. So in polyester, the starting materials here we needed, that is ethylene glycol. So ethylene glycol with terephthalic acid. So in that we can get the polyester compound, that is this polyester compound is pterylene or dacron, or we can tell it as PET, that is polyethylene tetraethyl. So these compounds can be prepared under the polymerization process. The polymerization process, so with that we have to do the condensation polymerization. So the condensation polymerization is nothing but it is the removal of water, that is H2O, ammonia, that is NH3, HCl, that is hydrochloric acid. And now we can go for the project. The project work is our aim, it will be to show nylon has the maximum tensile strength. We have to show that the nylon fibers is having the maximum tensile strength. So for that, what are the materials we are required for that project? That is, we have to take an iron stand with the hook, cotton thread, nylon thread and wool. And what are the procedures? First we have to take the iron stand and tie one end of the cotton thread with the hook. We have to take the iron stand and tie one end of the cotton thread with a hook, and we have to tie weight on the other end of the thread. And further, we have to keep increasing the weight until the thread breaks. We have to increasing the weight until the thread breaks. And repeat the process with nylon thread and wool. First we have to do it with cotton thread, and further we have to do it with nylon thread, and further we have to do it with wool. So these are the project we have to do in today's session, and tomorrow we will see. So what will be the final observation will be there. So in tomorrow's session we will discuss. So before that you have to do the project in today itself. And next we can see the questions. So what we discuss in the nylon fibers, rayon fibers and polyester fibers. So in that we will discuss some question. The question is, so dash is an example of semi-synthetic fiber. So which fiber is an example of semi-synthetic fiber? The options are rayon, cellulose, nylon, D, all of the above. So semi-synthetic fiber means, so it is a natural fiber. It is a natural fiber. That means it is semi-synthetic fiber. That is, the natural fiber means it will be extracted through nature. The answer for that is rayon. So rayon is an example of semi-synthetic fiber. And second question is, dash is called as artificial silk. So which material is called as artificial silk? The options are rayon, cellulose, nylon, all of the above. So in that, So what is the correct answer, children? So which is called as artificial silk? Rayon, cellulose, nylon, all of the above. Which is the correct answer? Which is the correct answer, children? Yes. The answer is rayon. Okay, children. So up to this session, we will discuss the synthetic fibers. 3 fibers we will discuss. The first one is rayon, and second one is nylon, and third one is polyester. The rayon is synthesized from wood pulp. It is a natural existing compound, so that we can tell it as semi-synthetic fiber. And next is nylon. So nylon can be prepared by condensation polymerization. So for that we need 2 monomers. The first monomer is hexamethylene diamine, and another monomer is adipic acid. So from that we can prepare the nylon compound. The first compound which is prepared in nylon is nylon 6,6. So this is the first material can be prepared, that is nylon 6,6. And polyester. So the polyester compound can be prepared by alcohol compound with acid. The nylon compound can be prepared with amine with acid. Polyester compound can be prepared with alcohol with acid. So here we have to take the alcohol compound, that is ethylene glycol. Ethylene glycol with terphthalic acid. Ethylene glycol with terphthalic acid. So with that we have to do the condensation polymerization. With condensation polymerization we can get pterylene. So pterylene or dacron or PET, that is polyethylene terphthalate. So we can call it as various names. We can call it as pterylene, we can call it as dacron, or we can call it as PET, that is polyethylene terphthalate. So these are the names for polyester compound. And now we will discuss some periodic tables of elements. So in last session we will discuss the first 20 elements, no children? Have you remembered that first 20 elements? So who will discover the periodic table, children? Dmitry Mendeleev. So Dmitry Mendeleev discovered the periodic table in atomic mass. There are several disadvantages are there to overcome the periodic table. The modern periodic table was introduced at the year. The modern periodic table was introduced. So in that the elements are arranged accordingly in atomic number. So the modern periodic table was discovered by Henry Moseley accordingly in atomic number. So nowadays the modern periodic table only we have to study that, because in that the elements are arranged accordingly in atomic number. So totally 118 elements are there. In modern periodic table totally how many elements are there, children? 118 elements. So who will discover the modern periodic table? Henry Moseley. Under which manner, which order he arranged the elements? Accordingly in atomic number. So these concepts we have to make it thorough. And next, So first we remember that first 20 elements, that is hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, neon, sodium, magnesium, aluminium, silicon, phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine, argon, potassium, calcium. So these are the first 20 elements. We can remember through some mnemonic words, that is high, hero, listen, B, C, not, on, Friday, Niyum, Nanum, MGR, Alla, Sivaji, Pakkathula, Surya, Closa Okkandu, Aandavar Kitta, Kaasu, Kekran. So this is the first 20 elements. We have to by heart it. And next, you have to by heart the another 10 elements, that is first transition series, that is atomic number 21 to 30. So these are called first transition series. Actually the periodic tables, in periodic tables there are 4 blocks are there. This is S block, and this one is P block elements, and this is D block elements, and in the bottom this is F block elements. So totally 4 blocks are there. S block elements, D block elements, P block elements, and F block elements. So in that, in D block elements, so there are 4 series are there. So the D block elements is also known as transition series. The D block elements is also known as transition series. And these F block elements are available in D block. Here only the F block elements are came. Just imagine children, if the F block elements are here, means how the periodic tables will be look like. Imagine, it will be very long. The periodic tables will be look very long. So for our convenient only, the F block elements are kept in the bottom of the periodic table for our convenience only. Actually, the F block elements will be placed here only in the D block. If the elements are placed here, means the periodic tables will be look very long. So our convenient only, the elements, the F block elements are placed in the bottom of the periodic table. That is the main reason. And the D block elements are called transition elements, and F block elements are called inner transition elements, inner transition series. So D block elements are called transition elements. So these transition elements, how many transition series are there? There are 4 transition series are there in D block. First transition series, second transition series, third transition series, and fourth transition series. There are 4 transition series are there. Now we will discuss the first transition series. In first transition series, there are 10 elements are there. In each transition series, totally 10 elements are there. In each transition series, how many elements are there, children? 10 elements are there. So first we will discuss the first transition series, that is scandium, titanium, vanadium, chromium, manganese, iron, cobalt, nickel, copper, zinc. I will repeat it once again, children. Scandium, titanium, vanadium, chromium, manganese, iron, cobalt, nickel, copper, zinc. So this is the first transition series. Okay children, we will discuss the continuity in the second session, children.